What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about silver and some of the numbers that we've seen this year so far, really even more specifically, these last 3 months. Silver has been having a really fantastic time. Silver's been going really strong. Silver's been doing really well. I also want to talk a little bit about gold in addition to silver. So obviously what you see in front of me is a nice little display of a couple random little silver rounds over here. Silver buffaloes, the Aztec calendar, some strong prominent silver coins up there at the top, the kangaroo, type 1 and type 2, American silver eagle, the maple leaf, the kraken, the werewolf, and a couple of silver bars of a variety of different denominations. We got the 1 ounce, we got the 2 ounce, we got the 3 ounce, the 5 ounce, and 2 10-ounce silver bars. So the spot price of silver as I'm recording this video, which by the way, Tuesday, August 26th, 2025. Spot price of silver as I'm recording the video is $38.68. It's down just a hair on the day. It was a little bit higher yesterday than it is today. So the spot price of silver was actually a little closer to $39 yesterday. So silver is up there, to say the least. And I wanted to talk a little bit about what we've seen so far this year. I mean, this year so far, year to date, silver is actually up 32.74%. Here, I got a chart right here so you can see it. It's not just me talking. Here are the numbers. People lie, numbers don't. Silver is up 32.74% year to date. So silver's been having an incredibly strong year, and if we look at just the last 3 months alone, I mean, funny enough, the last video I posted was about 2 months ago, and back then, I was talking about the spot price of silver being $35, and here we are pretty close to $39 an ounce for silver, but the last 3 months alone, silver is up 19.05%, so even the last 3 months, silver's been on a run. And especially year to date. And quickly, I wanted to also mention gold, the beautiful yellow metal. Here's a nice little variety. Some fractional gold coins, some 10th ounce, quarter ounce gold coins, Philharmonics, Kookaburras, Eagles, Maples, Britannias, the list goes on. Spot price of gold, as I'm recording the video, is $3,389.30. And the last 3 months, like I just said, for silver, the last 3 months, we're up over 19%. The last 3 months for gold haven't been as strong. The last 3 months of gold we have seen go up 4.78%, whereas silver has gone up over 19%. So the last 3 months for the beautiful yellow metal have not been as strong as the last 3 months have been for the beautiful white metal. However, despite that being the case, if we look at year to date for both metals, all of a sudden it's a little bit closer. Year to date for gold, we're up 28.37%. So gold is up a little over 28% year to date, while silver's up almost 33% year to date. So still, silver is beating gold in that way, but not by a wide range like the 3-month window, but either way. Point I'm trying to make here is that 2025 so far, being that we're about to step into September, which by the way, let me pause myself right there and just ask a quick question. How the heck are we halfway through the 3rd quarter of the year already? 2025 has just flown by. Time's been moving faster. I don't know if anybody can relate to that. I'm starting to think maybe we don't have as much time in a day as we used to. They shaved off a couple minutes or something like that, whatever the case may be. Either way, we're about to step into September. We are about to move into the 9th month of the year. And so far, 2025 has been a solid year for the precious metals. Silver up 19% in the last 3 months. 32% year to date. Gold up 4 or 5% in the last 3 months, but up 28% year to date, it's been a solid year, a strong year for the precious metals. And if you're to compare that to something else, like, I don't know, maybe the S&P 500, let's just say. Year to date, the S&P 500 is up about 9%, a little over 9%, 9.04%. Year to date. So at this current point in time, both silver and gold are beating the market. Not to say that that's indicative of anything, because let's be honest here, the S&P 500 beats the heck out of silver and gold almost every single year for years and years and years and years on end. On very rare occasions will silver and gold beat the market. The market is technically the better way to go when it comes to generating wealth, creating wealth, and building wealth over time, and letting that compound interest do its thing. Silver and gold, on the other hand, are supposed to be for something else. Silver and gold, the precious metals, are not for building wealth. Silver and gold, the precious metals, are not for creating wealth. They are for preserving wealth that has already been created. Two completely different ball games. One is financial offense, the other is financial defense. They are not the same. It depends on what stage of the game you are in. Do you have the ball? Does your team have the ball? Or does the other team have the ball? That's how you need to look at things. That's how you have to look at it. That is the way you need to play the game. See, at the end of the day, the world of finance, it's a game. And if you gamify it and figure out how to play the game strategically, that's where you stand to see the best rewards. That's where you stand the best chance of winning the game. But anyway, I digress. I just wanted to point out the fact that silver and gold have had a rock solid year. So far. We still got a couple of months left. Plenty of time to see a downward trajectory. Plenty of time to see even more gains. 2025, people. If you're not stacking and or investing, if you are not actively chasing, if you are not actively working, if you are not actively building something for yourself, if you are not actively working on creating an empire, you're going to get left behind, especially moving into 2026. Every year that goes by is, in a way, leaving you multiple years behind. Every day that you waste leaves you multiple days behind. Especially when you take compound interest and the compound effect into play. And guess what? I'm not going to turn this into a whole spiel, but it goes beyond just finances. It's about getting yourself in a state of readiness, staying ready so you don't have to get ready, as opposed to being reactive and waiting for something to happen and all of a sudden you scramble and try to figure it out then. No, get ready now and stay ready now. That way you don't have to get ready when something happens. It goes beyond that as well. Your physical condition, your mental state. It goes for all areas of life. The compound effect, small steps in the right direction, will eventually take you to where you want to go. The key word there is small steps in the right direction. You could take small steps in any direction. But if you're taking small steps in the right direction, it will inevitably lead you to where you want to go. And that's where I'm going to end this video. As always, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to both of my YouTube channels, and follow me on social media, X, Instagram, and the tickety-tock at Mykie DYDSS across all platforms. If you need any silver or gold stacking supplies or prepping supplies, all of those Amazon affiliate links will be in the description. Head on down to the comments and let me know your thoughts on the performance of the precious metals this year so far. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.